I'm Justin Mayers, Managing Director of Collingwood Lighting. I would like to talk today a little bit about layering lighting and why we add lighting on top of lighting. I'd like to just start off by having a little look at a room lit by nothing more than white light downlight. So here we've got a kitchen, a very nice kitchen, and what you can see in here is that there is perfectly adequate light to see. So we could sit down here and have a meal and we could see what we're doing. And indeed, you can see throughout the kitchen worktops adequately for almost any task. So what we're now going to do is we're going to move on to a completely different style of lighting, which is going to generally light the room. So now we've got nothing other than embedded lighting on. The effect is a much softer and gentler light. Embedded lighting is actually lighting some features in the room, which is not a bad thing to include in your lighting scheme. However, what we've also got here is we've got some task lighting. What we've got here is we've added a layer on top of the embedded lighting of task lighting. And suddenly what happens is the room starts to come to light. You can feature, for example, that cake there, it's just standing out and looking great. The fruit bowl is standing out and looking great. And the glasses on the shelves, again, they are coming to life as we start to build up the layers of lighting. If we then go back to look at the living end of the room, it's a much more relaxed environment. But the task lighting, again, it's highlighting the sides of the fireplace, which draw your eye to that end of the room and just make it a more interesting place to look at. So if we have a task for which we need a lot of lighting, we can then add in another layer of the downlights. I've now added in the downlight layer, and what that's done is it's increased the lux level in this area, but it's kept all the features that we had before. So we've still got the interest from the embedded lighting, we've still got the interest from the task lighting, but we've now got a lot more light. So what I'm going to do now is one by one, I'm going to turn the embedded lighting off, I'm going to turn the task lighting off, and we can just see how it changes the depth of feeling of this area. First of all, I'm going to turn the embedded lighting off, and you can see that it just removes the feature of the beam from what we're looking at. If I then turn the task lighting off, what will happen is that things will become flatter and less interesting to look at. We've still got the same light level, and we can still see what we're doing, but it's a less interesting place to be. And so layering of light is really important. And we could have just lit this room with nothing more than downlights. This is a typical, easy solution. But with Collingwood Lighting, you can provide layer upon layer upon layer of lighting to bring interest to your lit environment.